Hello, y'all. How y'all doing? I do not feel good. I am very much under the weather. But I had to post a couple of podcasts today because I was not doing nothing today. I don't feel like doing nothing today because I don't feel good. But let me say this. When it comes to this situation with Delicia and Iman, she's stupid. She a side chick. I don't know why women think they have the upper hand because of their vajayjays, not understanding that men don't look at sex the way that we do. They just don't. And I think the quicker that women understand that, the better. There are a lot of men that don't even pay attention to what you do in the bedroom, and they honestly really don't care. The fact that you're allowing this man to pay you $15,000 a month for you to be a side chick while he is parading around Shayla in public is crazy to me. And y'all talk about that beautiful women are better than unattractive women. This just shows that beautiful women are no better and they don't have any hierarchy when it comes to men, that it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you're an older woman, whether you're an unattractive woman, whether you got a disability, whether you are a prostitute in the sex industry. It don't matter. A woman is a woman. All women are treated the same way. A lot of these men are treating women like high-class hoes. They running around here messing around with multiple women, and they don't care. And y'all talk about women's body counts, but what about men's body count? And all the women they've slept with, like, that doesn't matter. I think that I don't care if it's a male or female. Your body count does matter because if you take a car off the lot, as soon as you take it off the lot, it decreases in value the longer you have it. Well, I think it's the same way when it comes to men. The more women you have sex, the decrease of your value goes. So I don't care if it's a male or female. How many women you sleep with matters because your stamina is what matters. And the more women a man sleep with, his stamina decreases. And it does. That's why a lot of these men are impotent when they get older because they've had sex with so many women that they can't even keep it up no more because you've overstimulated what's between your legs. So the fact that Delicia is listening to Cardi Red saying the best way to get back at him is money, let me tell you something. This ain't nothing but Samson and Delilah 2.0. Like I said, the fact that women really think that because a man is giving you money, that means something. You ain't the only one that he's giving money to. It's just like a man that's sleeping with multiple women. You ain't the only one he's giving his peen to. So what makes it a value? And see, I think we need to change that because if we don't start changing the fact of what determines a man's value, then these men gonna continue the nonsense that they've been doing. And they don't even understand they're the ones destroying themselves. They're the ones gonna end up with some type of STD and HIV. I just had this conversation this morning with somebody, and we talked about this, and I told him, I said, what do you want me to say? Why in the world would I say that knowing you messing around with multiple women? Knowing you sleeping with multiple women? No. Bruh, the reason that you have no stamina, the reason you don't last that long is because you are messing with multiple women. And that is why. And not only that, you can tell the difference between a man that really care about a woman and a man that don't. That's the whole point of why men need to be celibate and why men need to take a break. Problem is they can't take a break. They got to just keep going like energizing bunnies. Just keep going and going and going. Pretty soon it's not going to work no more. That's why y'all want somebody younger. Man, stop playing my face. Now, as far as like D and De'Ara, I think they're cute together. And they prayed together. And she took him to church. So I think she gonna be the one he gonna end up with. But I think this time around, I don't think D going back to Tamara. I don't. I don't think D is going back to Tamara. As for Wayne and his baby mom, I'm not surprised that baby mom went over there. But I'm glad Wayne did what he did. As for Rome and that girl, the one that showed him the house, she too busy looking at him versus showing him the house. That was crazy. As for Hollywood and Melissa dad making it official, I'm not shocked by that either. As for Jay and Ernestine finding that other money, that's crazy. Like I said, at the end of the day, James is gonna put two and two together. He gonna figure out everything, and he is coming for Ernestine, Melissa, and Trey and Hollywood. As for Don and Natasha, I'll be glad when this is over with and Natasha can just move on with her life, cause this been going on way too long. As for Sonny, the fact that you confronted that girl because of the fact that Mike had a conversation with her, girl, I'm gonna need you to go ahead on somewhere because you got him based on being pregnant. You didn't get him because he really wants you. You're pregnant. And that's the worst type of relationship when a man is only with you because you're pregnant. They ain't never good. Amber and Anthony, the year that everything happened where he got caught. I thought it was going to be the anniversary of her losing that baby, but no. This is a whole different situation. Amber, if that's the way you feel, then leave the relationship. Just leave. At this point, if every year you're going to be depressed because this man cheated on you, like you didn't do nothing wrong, no, we're not doing that. I'm so sick and tired of people saying, I think I heard somebody talking about that Anthony is going to give her a space to do a studio. Man, y'all don't go ahead on somewhere. Shayla and Anthony are getting back together. I'm gonna tell you why. Because the fact that they done brought Delicia in this situation, they ain't doing nothing but prolonging the inevitable. And that is Shayla and Anthony getting back together. It is going to happen. Because Anthony is going to get tired of this mess with Amber. And he is going to end up with Shayla. Because when all this mess come out with Shayla and Iman and Delicia, she is going right back to Anthony. That's why I said I hate they did this, because for all of y'all that wanted Anthony and Amber to be together, the only way that they would be able to be together is if Shayla moved on. If this mess blow up, guess where she going back to? Anthony. And like I said, Anthony and Amber will be back together. Anthony and Amber will be getting divorced. Like I said, we getting our divorce. I don't care what nobody say. We gonna get it. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. And when we do, I'm just gonna sit back with some popcorn and just shake my head because it's coming. As for Jada finding out about Sarah being pregnant, congratulations. You gonna have a half brother or half sister. As for the other Sarah, she's pregnant. And I think they're getting married in real life. I don't know when they're getting married, if they're already married. Congratulations, Sarah. The other Sarah, the black Sarah, that's getting married to Rock. As far as Chase talking to Maggie, bro, you asking trouble. Now, I do think it's sweet that you got your wife a car, but the fact that you didn't pay it off and the fact that she has to pay off that car, then you didn't give her a car. You just put a down payment on it. Man, I need some people to go ahead on somewhere. Chase, you didn't pay off the car. So you really technically didn't buy her a car. You just got her a new car that she got to pay monthly payments on like what Charles did. Okay, got it. Please don't put Charles and Natasha back together because I can't at this point. As far as Dalen finding out about that child being his, that's going to be crazy. Because now he got to figure out how to maneuver trying to be a part of a child's life that he hasn't been involved in for years. But you need to do a DNA test to make sure that baby is yours before you do, because you don't even know if that baby is yours or not, Dalen. Like I said, I can tell there ain't no writers on these skits, and there's not. If there was, then, like I said, majority of this stuff wouldn't even be going on the way it is. Like I said, it's the same mess, just a different day. I don't understand it. But then again, that's how negativity works anyway. It always gonna continue